Good morning, dear children. So, today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chapter 13, Exponents and Powers. So, in the last chapter, we have learned about algebraic expressions and you have learned about how to identify the coefficient, then like and unlike terms. Then you learned to do addition, subtraction, and multiplication and division operations in an expression or in an equation you have learned. And you have learned about to identify the monomials, binomials, trinomials, and polynomials. So these are the topics what we have learned in the chapter 12. So today we are going to learn about exponents and powers, and in this there are some formulas. So based on that formulas we will be doing the problems. So first thing you want to by heart and learn the formulas, then it will be easy when we do the exercise problems. Okay children, now let's continue the session. So before going to the formulas section, I'll give you a small introduction about this chapter. Okay. So why we are going for exponents and powers, children? For example, to represent the large numbers in a easy way and to write it down and to operate it in a easy method, we are the going to follow the exponents. For example, when you study physics and all, you will be learning along very big numbers which used to represent the values or volume of something. Okay, for example, here I have given 10,000. Okay, so 10,000 I can represent by using the exponents or powers. So when you multiply 10 four times, you are getting the answer 10,000. When you multiply 10 four times, you are getting the answer 10,000. Check it here. 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. So when you multiply 10 four times, you are getting the answer 10,000. So 10,000 can be represented using 10 power 4. Now read it. Very large numbers are difficult to read, understand, compare and operate upon. So very large numbers. Here 10,000 is an easy number. When it goes to billion, million, trillion. So very large numbers are difficult to read, understand, compare and operate on. To make all these easier, we use exponents, converting many of the larger numbers in the shorter form. Look at here, 10,000 is a larger form. We are converting this into the shorter form 10 power 4. Like this, we can convert the larger numbers. Okay, so why we are following exponents and powers? To make the calculation and to read the numbers easily, to compare it easily, we are going for this exponents. Is it clear, children? Now we'll see the formulas of this chapter. Okay, children. Now we are going to learn the formulas. So this formulas. So here A, we can see here A, right? A power m. So this A can be any integer. It can be -1 or -2 or 1 or 3 or 5. So it should not be 0. And this m will be a whole number. So it starts from 0, 1 to 3 like that. So if this is the condition, how we'll be writing the formulas. So first formula is a power m into a power n. So a power m into a power n. How you will read it? A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. So example, you can see an example. So if I'm writing 2 power 5 into 2 power 2. So then how I can solve this? I can use this formula. So I can write it down. 2 is common, right? 2. So if this, can you see here this 2? So these two numbers are same means we can follow here. Look at here. This is 2. This is also 2. So these two integers are same. So I can apply this formula. Okay. 2 power. So m means the first one 5, right? Then I can write here 5 plus, what is n here? 2. So 5 plus 2. So what is 5 plus 2? 7. So the answer is 2 power 7. Okay. This is how I'll apply the formula in the problems. Is it clear, children? So what is the first formula? A power m into A power n is equal to A power m plus n. That is the first formula. So with the example I have explained. Now can you understand? So if I am writing 2 power 5 into 2 power 2, then I will write the integer there. Common. Both places you have 2 common. So write 2 there. And power, what is the formula? M plus n. So 5 plus 2. Okay. The same way, if A power m, second formula, A power m divided by A power n is equal to A power m minus n. And where m will be greater. Where m is greater than n. So how you will write? If A power m divided by A power n is equal to A power m minus n. So look at here, the same example. I'll be writing 2 power 5. Instead of multiplication, division. If the question is division, 2 power 2, then how I'll do? If it's a division, so the question is 2 power 5 divided by 2 power 2. So I'll write the formula. I'll apply the second formula. What is the second formula? A power m minus n. Here m is 5, n is 2. So 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2, what is the answer, children? 3, right? So 2 power 3. 2 power 3 is the answer. Is it clear now? Now, the third formula, A power m, the whole power n. How you will read it? A power m, whole power n is equal to A power mn. So, what is the third formula? A power m, the whole power n is equal to A power mn. A power mn meaning is m into n. What is the meaning? M into n. Look at here. For this third one example, the same example I will write. 2 power 5, 2 power 5, the whole power 2. So I am writing the question 2 power 5, the whole power 2. Then you will apply which formula? The third formula. You will write 2 power mn means what is the meaning? 2 power 5 into 2. M is 5, n is 2. So I'll write 2 power 5 into 2. 5 2s are 10. So the answer is 2 power 10. Answer is 2 power 10. Is it clear, children? So we have learned three formulas. What is the first formula? A power m into A power n is equal to A power m plus n. And second formula, A power m divided by A power n is equal to A power m minus n. And where m will be greater than n. And the third question is A power m, the whole power n is equal to A power mn. So, is it clear, children? Now we learn the fourth one. What is the fourth formula? A power m plus b power m. So, here the two integers are different. One is a, one is b. That means a can be 2 and b can be 5, 6, 7 or any other number. So A and B are different numbers but the power is same. Then how you will apply the formula? The formula is A by B the whole power n. So with the example I'll explain. Look at your example. The question is 5 power 2. 5 power 2 plus 4 power 2. The question is 5 power 2. This is the fourth one. Okay. This is the example for fourth one. Okay. This is example for fourth one. Don't get confused with other examples. I'll put a line so you will not get confused. This is the fourth one. What is an example? 5 power 2 plus 4 power 2. So here the power is same. Right? 2, 2. So how I will do the calculation? I'll write A by B. A by B means 5 divided by 4 the whole power m. Here m is what? 2, right? So 2. Is it clear? If we are having the two integers, different numbers and the power is same, then we will apply this formula. A power m plus b power m is equal to A by b the whole power m. Is it clear, children? Now, The fifth one is very easy. A power 0 is equal to 1. For example, I am writing a question 5 power 0. I am writing a question 5 power 0. So you don't want to do any calculation. Here the power is 0. So answer is equal, is 1. It is equal to 1. So if you see any number like 6 power 0 or 9 power 0 or minus 12 power 0, the answer will be 1. Okay, A power 0 is equal to 1. So example, if you write any number, here I am writing 5 power 0. Value is 1. Answer is 1. Okay. And the sixth one, minus 1, the whole power even number equal to 1. So the meaning is example. So minus 1, negative number. Okay. Any minus 1 I have written here common. I am writing the number common. So I am writing one negative number. Here I am taking minus 1. Okay. Here I am taking minus 1. And the power, for example, I am writing minus 4. Okay, you take minus 4. I am writing a negative number. Here generally I have written minus 1. So it can be any negative number. I am writing here minus 4. And the power, if the power is even means even number. So I am writing the power 6. 6 is a even number. So they are saying the answer will be always positive. The answer will be always positive. Look at here. Minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 into 6 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm multiplying minus 4 how many times? 6 times. 6 times. So look at here. Minus into minus plus, right? So again plus into minus minus. Again minus into minus plus. Again plus into minus minus. Again minus into minus plus. So the answer will be positive. The answer will be a positive number. Okay. So keep in mind, if you see any negative number and the power is a even number, means always the answer will be in positive. Okay. And for the last one, if you see any negative number and if the power is a odd number, then the answer will be always negative. For example, minus 4 the whole power 5. Instead of 6, I am writing 5. Then my answer will be a negative number. Look at here. Then my answer will be a negative number. Then I'll stop here, right? What I'm getting here? Minus. So the answer will be negative. So if you see any negative number and the power is even number, then the answer will be always a positive number. And if you see a negative number and the power is odd number, then the answer will be always negative number. The same formula you have learned in first chapter integers. Okay. Again it is repeating here. Okay. So today how many formulas you have learned, children? 7 formulas. Just you can say with me. Okay. Just repeat after me. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. That is the first formula. And second formula, a power m divided by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. And the third formula, a power m the whole power n is equal to a power mn. And what is the fourth formula? A power m plus b power m is equal to a by b the whole power m. And the fifth formula, a power 0 is equal to 1. And sixth one, minus 1 the whole power even number is equal to 1. If minus 1 the whole power odd number means it will be equal to minus 1. That means the answer will be in the negative form. Now let's see some exercise problems. So children, today what you want to do? You want to write, study it and write and see this 7 formulas. Okay children. So please do it. because in the next class you are going to apply all these formulas. So today we'll see a small simple exercise formula problems, but based on these formulas, the next class we'll do the form problem. So before that, you have to learn this. Okay, my dear children, please do it. Please learn the formulas. Now let's see the exercise problems. Okay, find the value of 2 power 6. Find the value of 2 power 6. So 2 power 6 means, what is the meaning, children? You want to multiply 2 how many times? You want to multiply 2 6 times. So multiply 2 6 times and write down the answer. It's very easy, right? Only multiplication. So 2 power 6 means you want to multiply 2 how many times? 6 times. Okay. So write it down, multiply it and write down the answer. Okay. Okay. 11 power 2. So you want to multiply 11 how many times? 2 times. 11 into 11, 121. Okay, so if find the value, and if they have given any exponential form, what you want to do? Just multiply it and write down the answer. Okay. Here they have written. They they have written in the multiplication form. You want to write the exponents. So express the following in exponential form. Express the following in exponential form. So here 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. Here 6, how many times we have multiplied? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will write 6 power 4. This is how you will write the exponential form. Is it clear, children? Now, here A, how many times you have multiplied? 1, 2, 3. So, write 3 into. Next, what is the next alphabet given? C. C, how many times they have multiplied? 2 times. So, C power 2 into D, how many times they have multiplied? Only one time. So, we can write 1, or else we can simply write D. The meaning is 1. If you are not writing any exponential, the meaning is 1. Okay, children. So, if they have written in the multiplication form, then you want to count it and write the exponential form. Okay, children. So, it's very easy, right? Simple problems. Okay, children, the next one is identify the greater number. So here they have write in the exponential form, right? So you want to find out the greater number. So what you will do? First you have to write that in an expanded form. So 4 power 3 means what, children? You want to multiply 4 how many times? 3 times. So 4 power 3 means you want to multiply 4 3 times. 4 into 4 into 4. So 4 4s are 16. 16 into 4, 64. Okay. Next 3 power 4. So 3, how many times you want to multiply? 4 times. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So multiply it and write down the answer. You are getting the answer 81. So whether 64 is greater or 81 is greater? 81 is greater, right? So therefore 3 power 4 is greater. So 3 power 4 is greater. This is how you want to find the exponential form, and this is how you will find if the question is given in exponential form. You want to write like this and you want to find the greater number. Is it clear, children? So these are the small introduction part problems. Okay, this is just an introduction part. This is just an introduction part, children. So the next class we are going to do the problems which are based on the formulas. So formulas is very important topic in this chapter. So please go through the formulas, study it and write and see the formulas. Okay. Then it will be easy when you do the problems. Each and every step will apply all these formulas. So you have to be thorough with the formulas. So today your homework part is you want to study the formulas, write and see and get your parents' signature. Okay, children, I hope all will be doing that. Okay, the remaining problems we'll be seeing in the next section. Thank you, children. Have a nice day. And please watch your YouTube classes and please do your homework and please learn. Okay, so today your homework part is you want to study the formulas and write it, get the signature and take a snap and send to my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, children, see you in the next session. Bye bye.